Hello everybody and welcome to my 6th episode on my Benfica career mode. This one is going to be a very important episode because we take on PSG and Porto as well. But the first game is against Aroca, but I decided to rest quite a few players because I wanted to have the whole team fit for the PSG game. It was going to be two days from this one, away from this one. Aroca, decent squad, decent team. They're difficult, but I thought they weren't going to prove to be very difficult against us. The first chance of the game will fall for us is Nelson Oliveira is on the ball. He keeps on running, goes through his man, goes once again through his man, gets very lucky, shoots, and also finds the back of the net. Now, what do you guys think of this goal? Leave a comment in the comment section below. I thought that this goal was very good from Nelson Oliveira. What do you think on how he's been doing as well since coming back from loan? I want to hear your guys' opinion on that. But what a great strike that was. It was being a difficult game because I rested quite a few players, but we were the better team. We had the better individuals, and that was proven right there with that amazing strike by Nelson Oliveira. But the second chance of the game would fall for Aroca as they play the ball through with Nildo Petrolina. Petrolina keeps a hold of the ball. He keeps on running, passes it to Artur. Artur has the marking of Jardel, but gives it back to Nildo. Nildo plays it to Roberto. Roberto to David Simão, and they find the back of the net. David Simão finds the back of the net, and right before halftime as well. And how many times have I conceded before halftime? It's incredibly annoying, but it was a well-worked goal by Aroca, and I think deservedly so. But it doesn't matter. The second half starts, and the next opportunity would fall for us as Nelson Oliveira hits the post, getting very unlucky there. The next chance would fall for us, and let me explain this. You're seeing this because I decided to make substitutions as I bring on, I think, Time and one more player. As I'm just looking at the bench and seeing what I can do. I think I bring on Bursic maybe. Yeah. This is going to be important just for a second, as you'll see something that will happen next. As I make the substitutions, we keep Olajon on the pitch as well, and get Castella off instead. But Silva gets a yellow card, or not really. I thought he did. Huh. Weird. Aroca take this free kick. They play it short. Tinoco is on the ball. He loses it to Lisandro, gives it to Nelson Oliveira. Tries to give it to Nelson Oliveira. Nelson Oliveira wins it back, plays it to Duricic. The man that just came off the bench, he keeps on running, shoots, the goalkeeper saves, and Nelson Oliveira gets the goal, and it's 2-1. That's why you needed to see those substitutions. As soon as I brought Duricic on the pitch, I know it was just a weird coincidence, but it was funny. As soon as I brought him on the pitch, he started making a run, couldn't finish it, but Nelson Oliveira was there to tap in the rebound, and it's 2-1 for Benfica. We're back and winning. Once again, the next chance of the game will fall for us as Duricic gives it to Nelson Oliveira, who's having a very good game. Tries to give it back to Nelson, can't. Tries to give it back to Duricic, I'm sorry. Can't, and they clear it away. One of the final chances of the game will fall here as Diallo, as Diallo passes the ball forward, but Aroca cannot get their goal. And it's 3-1 for Benfica. Incredibly divided about this, and I'm very happy with the result. Nelson Oliveira wanted to start the next game, but it was against PSG, so I decided not to start him because I wanted to have my best players end off. And the reason why there's the third game in this episode is because this one has about 3 chances the whole game, as you'll see in just a moment's time. Because this game was like the game that I played against Ajax. It was very played in the midfield. There were no chances at all, but the first chance will fall for us as Jonas goes to David Luiz and also finds the back of the net. Though this was one of the first chances of the game. The game had chances, but none of them like worth showing. And as David Luiz once again can be made fun of, as Jonas completely destroys him there and finds the back of the net. We're in front, and that's a dream start. Well, not really start, but a dream come true that we're winning against PSG, the strongest team in the group. Can we hold on? We'll have to wait and see. And the next chance and the final chance would occur here as PSG are on the ball. Lucas crosses the ball in. He finds Edison Cavani and he finds the back of the net. And at this moment, I was so frustrated there, and I just, you know, I skipped the whole thing. I'm sorry. I stopped the game, paused it, but as it took so long for me to just stay there, I threw my controller on the floor and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this. They only had one shot on target. We had two. At least we could have won. But as you see, the game ended 2-1, and as you see, unfortunately, Jardel got a 2-month injury, which is incredibly annoying, as we also get a scout report, but I don't think we're signing anyone on this one. And we have our first game against Porto, the first game of the career mode against FC Porto. Now, as you know, FC Porto and Benfica are huge rivals. They actually used to be fans back in the day, but then since Pinto Costa took over, there's been a huge rivalry ever since. As you see, they're 6th place, which is quite happy about that. Very, very funny indeed. As we play one of our strongest lineups, what I believe at the moment is our strongest lineup. With the 4-3-3, and I usually don't play 4-3-3. So, as you see, Adrian starting up front, but that's because of Jackson was injured. But the first chance of the game will fall for us. Gaitan's on the ball. He goes through his man and gets taken down by Alexandru. And I don't know what he was thinking there. Like, I was running away from the goal. He lunges in, and I don't understand this one, to be honest. I don't know why he lunged in, but I'm not complaining. As you see, for some reason they didn't show the replay, so I had to show you guys. But I don't think there was any doubt that this was a penalty. But I decided to show you anyway, as you'll see the replay. I think it's self-explanatory. Yep, there's no doubts about that. But it's Jonas against Elton. He did miss a penalty. Is he going to score this one? It's major pressure on the lad. He's 30 years old, actually 31 in real life, but he's 30 years old in game. Can he handle the pressure? Or will he succumb to it? He shoots and also finds the back of the net. It's 1-0 to Benfica on the first 10 minutes, and I'm incredibly delighted about that. As Jonas did miss the last penalty he took, but he's not going to miss this one, not against Porto. And he puts the ball in the back of the net, gets in. Very happy about that. The next chance would fall for Porto though, as Hernani just keeps on running. There's no one to catch him. He shoots and it's a great save. He passes it, but it's to Adrian, but it's a great save by Julio Cesar. The next chance would fall for us though, as Jonas is on the ball. He finds Adel Chirac. Adel Chirac takes it around the knee, gives it back to Jonas. Jonas shoots and it's a great save by Helton. Very, very good save by Helton. Still 37, I believe, and great reflexes still. Very good save. The next chance will fall for us though, as Dircis is on the ball. He finds Adel Chirac. Adel Chirac gives it back to Jonas. Jonas shoots and he hits the post. Very unlucky, and Porto gets the ball away. Now the next chance of the game will fall for us. Straight from kickoff. As Gaitan's on the ball, he keeps on running, shoots from miles out, and he hits the bar. So unlucky there. The next chance of the game will fall for Porto though, as Brahim is on the ball. He finds Herrera, good save by Julio Cesar though, and he cleared the ball away. The next chance of the game will fall for us, as Pizzi's on the ball. He finds Salvio, just came off the bench, keeps on running. I put on a counter attack. I give it back to Jonas, and boom, that's it. 2-0. Very, very good worked goal, because it was a very good counter attack. My substitutions have been working quite well as well. So I'm happy about that. Great cross by Salvio, and Jonas just finds the back of the net with an amazing header. No chance for Elton there. Very good goal. As they celebrate together. And I think it's what, 10th goal for Jonas? 11th goal. Wow. The next chance of the game will fall for Porto, and would prove to be one of the last ones, as Taylor is on the ball. He gives it back to Herrera. Herrera shoots and finds the back of the net. And I said I don't like seeing goalkeepers get beaten near post, but what a shot that was. I mean, that was going like 90 miles per hour. There was no way that Julio Cesar was going to get to that. An amazing strike by Herrera, and Porto got a lifeline, but as you'll see, it will prove to be only but a consolation goal, as the game is about to end. That was basically the last touch of the game and one of the few chances they had the whole match. Incredibly delighted about this. I think we played extremely well. We deserved the win. As you see, we nicked it. We deserved it, and we got a victory against FC Porto. Gets in. I'll see you guys in the next episode.